All right. Hey, One Love Fam Jams. Back with another interview for you today. Very, very, very honored to have with us Howi Spangler from Ballyhoo down here, Beachside Tavern in New Smyrna Beach. Happy to be here?
Yeah, of course. We love coming here.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Okay.
We started one of the first tours that I booked down south.
Give the bike.
Oh yeah, one of the first tours I booked down south was coming through here. Mark answered the phone. He's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll put you on." And it was like 2007, I think, and just kept coming down and making a lot of friends. So.
Yeah, good. Well, Florida's always happy to have you at any point. And that leads into probably my first curiosity is what prompted you to just pop down to Beachside Tavern to do an acoustic show for us, because it seemed like it kind of came from out of nowhere, like a random thing that I saw pop up.
Yeah, the optics, I'm sure, it's confusing. I had someone hit me up to ask if I would come do a private show for his wife down here tomorrow, actually. And I was like, yeah, sure. And thought, well, while I'm here, I might as well try to get a couple more shows and hang out. So again, actually Mark hit me up because a fan told him. So he hit me up. He's like, hey, I heard you're going to be around. I was like, yeah, you want to do something? He's like, yeah. So just kind of made a week out of it, or a long weekend.
Nice. Have you found anywhere to play on the 15th?
Yeah, I did. Friday. I got another private party.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
I was trying to get Drifting Roots to pull you up with them at Mavericks 321 on the 15th. I sent something to Matt about that because I know you were looking for somewhere on the 15th.
That's right, thank you.
And so where else are you going to be hitting while you're down here?
So I'll be in Delray tomorrow night, and then Friday I'll be in Port St. Lucie. And then I got a Saturday morning fly back to Pittsburgh and then get my car and drive to Cleveland area. I had to figure out how to make this all work. So I had to drive to Pittsburgh last night. Got there to my hotel at 1:30 in the morning. Woke up at 7. Got on a plane from Pittsburgh to Orlando. Drove here, and then I'm going to bounce all over the place, and then go back to Cleveland on Saturday morning, or back to Pittsburgh and then Cleveland. It's crazy.
And then the end of the month, you got Reggae Rise Up in Maryland. This is the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that Reggae Rise Up will be in Maryland. So I think in my mind, I kind of feel like between Ballyhoo and Bumpin' Uglies, that y'all have really done a phenomenal job of putting Maryland on the map for the reggae scene in general.
Yeah, we've been grinding for a long time, and Brandon and those guys they've been grinding just as hard for a while, and it's been really cool to see. We have other friends bands too, like Joey Harcum and Joint Operation, and some newer friends, the Harbor Boys. And you see these bands doing their thing. Everybody's got a different flavor, and but we rep Maryland really hard. It's all crabs and Maryland flag and just East Coast motherfucker and shit like that. So it's just tight unit, So I'm proud to be from where we're at, and I'm very stoked that we made enough noise to get a festival like that to the Mid-Atlantic, because we need something like that, something that's more in the genre and the community. We get plenty of shows, plenty of concerts and stuff, but all the bands in the genre, they come through Baltimore stuff, but this festival is the first time I've seen something like this, and it's a reputable festival.
Yeah, right. Everybody loves Reggae Rise Up. Yeah. And I actually put in to work it. I'll be bartending it. That was my way to get up there. I was like, that's a good excuse to take myself up there. But saying that, when you say you guys are really blowing it up, and the diversity coming from up there, and y'all definitely, and for anybody who, for whatever reason, out there in YouTube land watching this doesn't know who Ballyhoo is, I don't know what rock you've been sleeping under, but y'all have been around since mid 90s.
Yeah.
And how do you feel like you're, as a band, you've grown? Do you really feel like your popularity now and your name out there has grown tremendously? Do you guys feel like you're really at a pinnacle in your careers this far into your music life?
Yeah, I mean, every band's got their situation, and we are definitely grateful to have any success we've had, any little success, whatever. And there's always a better place you want to be or whatever. But I know there's a lot of bands that would kill to have what we have. But we've also worked a very long time for it. I'm very proud of it. But always looking forward and trying to think of ways to grow it even more. But I mean, really on that note, it's like we used to beg for distribution. We used to beg for play, airplay, radio and things like that, and getting records out. And now that I've embraced streaming fully, and any band that's not embracing streaming, you're fucking up. Like you gotta figure it out, make it work for you, because now is like the best time, more than ever, to be an indie artist. There's no more gatekeepers, and the fact that someone can go into a store, in Australia and hear a song that I wrote in my bedroom is pretty sick. That it's all worldwide. It's not just the United States, it's worldwide, and that's something to, really grateful for that, really proud of it.
And then I think that you have really diversified your career, especially through COVID. It seemed like your streaming game got super strong during COVID, and I'm sure it helped a lot of people through some really dark times, some hard times, some of all that. And one of the biggest things that I love about Ballyhoo in general is that, and I said this earlier, I was not at one time a huge fangirl type when I go see bands, and I popped my fangirl cherry with you in Denver. And after when you were there with Eric Rachmani doing the acoustic show, and you were over at a table with one of your friends, and I was like, fuck it, I gotta get a picture. And I did never do that. And you were so gracious, and we did a shot together.
Yeah, I was fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, the picture is pretty amusing.
Yeah.
I found it again today, and I was like, I think maybe we did more than one shot, but okay.
I did several shots.
Yeah, it was great. But you guys are so humble, and you just improve and become more humble as you go along. Like, you're so interactive with your fans on social media. I see, you're always responding to people's comments. You're really in this for your fans, and I think that's what sets you guys apart from so many other musicians and bands out there in this day and age. Is your interaction with your fans.
Yeah, there's different levels, and we've been going to the merch table since the beginning, since we started touring and stuff, and trying to make friends. There's, when you're a band that's, somebody like, I don't know, Green Day or somebody like Foo Fighters, you can't go meet everybody. It's just, that would be insane. You'd be there forever, meeting everybody. But I definitely try to do my best to over-deliver and try to give people, nowadays content, as much content as I can give them, but also just try to interact, as you said, and hit people back in the comments and hit the DMs. And it's a lot of ground to cover. I don't get everybody. I wish I could get everybody, but it's any chance I can get to let people know, just by throwing a heart emoji, if there's a lot of stuff I can just to let people know I acknowledge them and thank you for so much for all the support, even if you just found us yesterday. It's it's never too late to join the hooligans, and we wouldn't be here. No artist would be here without the fans and supporting. So I definitely would be here right now. People that want me down here. So
right, and it's definitely appreciated, and also the beautiful thing that your family. Congratulations on your recent nuptials.
Oh, thanks.
By the way,
yeah.
But
way overdue.
But yes, it was. But that your family participates, and I know because I met your wife and your kids at Chris Key's backyard party, the DMV reggae backyard party, and she was there, and they were there jamming with everybody, just like it was your backyard, and everybody had been friends for forever, and I think that's just a beautiful thing, especially with how you guys grow and change as a group. But in all this diversifying, what would you still consider yourselves a punk reggae, or do you think you're creating your own genre with your music? Because it took me forever to grasp the concept that y'all are from Maryland and not California. And I still am like, wait a second, no, they are from Maryland. They're not a Cali band, but you guys definitely have that Cali vibe. I lived in Maryland, and it is nothing like California. So
I don't know. I fell in love with that sound when I was a kid. It's I wanted to be Green Day when I was a teenager, and then I found Goldfinger and then Sublime, and I just kind of mimicked that stuff. And I don't know, I guess I just kind of write in that style or something. I don't know, and then. I don't know. I call it Maryland beach rock. Like it's just. It used to be reggae rock, and then it was like punk rock reggae, and then just like if I see people, oh, you in a band or something? Like yeah, what kind of music? I'm just like punk rock reggae. It's like the easiest way to explain it. Right. But if I was gonna like really be all like about it, I'd be like yeah, like Maryland beach rock. That's what it is. I don't know. Whatever you think that is. And somebody was just telling me. Like it's like, dude, you guys got a song for like everything, like every vibe is there. I'm like, cool, man. Like, part of it's to my detriment because I just want to do everything, and it's like I'm splitting. I don't know. It's crazy, but I'm happy with the tunes that we have. I'm striving to get better and better at it.
I mean, I love that you guys just do whatever makes you happy in your music, and you don't peg yourselves in anything. I'm kind of curious now that you're in Florida. I hope that we don't find you throwing up behind a Wawa at any point. But but yeah, I mean, we'll wrap it up so that you can get in there and do your thing inside for everybody. But you've got a new tour coming up with Hyrie.
Yeah, just announced it today. Going out with Hyrie, Surfer Girl. We're doing the first half of her. She has a really long run. We're doing the first half. Looking forward to it. We played shows with Hyrie at like festivals, but never like a tour or anything, so it'd be cool to mix it up with her and the band. The band's really good. She's really good. I think it's going to be a fun show overall. And we're coming back to Florida, so.
Outstanding. Yes, and you had a new release, Sugar Shack?
Yeah. We're on the back half of it. We did 7 songs with Sugar Shack, and we've been releasing them every 2 weeks. And the next one drops this coming Tuesday, whenever this is, I don't know, but this coming, I guess next Tuesday. And we got, I think, 2 left after that. So 3 left, I think, right now. So, yeah, but, and I think we're going to do the EP as well, like Spotify, Apple.
Yes.
So.
Nice. Well, super happy for you. We love you guys. Absolutely. Thank you for taking the time. I hope you enjoyed Florida and this heat that is having me dying right here.
I couldn't believe it was like 94 at like 6 o'clock tonight. It is so sticky and gross. It's so gross.
You picked such a good time to come down.
Yeah, my air feels so puffy. Yeah, crazy.
All right, dude. Thank you.
Thanks
Appreciate it. Can't wait to see you.
Allisson rocks it, man. She always does.